Yo, what's up, our community? Welcome to another episode here at the Community Podcast, wherein we share and listen to different stories of community, compassion, and inspiration, my dear community, my dear friends. Today, we have a very special guest, a partner of ARC. And of course, before we introduce our guest to you, let me share with you once again what ARC is, or who ARC is, or ARC Agora Refuge Center. So ARC is a non-profit organization, a humanitarian hub wherein we are driven by the community for the community. Of course, ARC is a safe space for everyone and anyone. So you can always visit us here in our physical center, wherein everyone is welcome to join. Everyone is welcome to just simply be yourself. Open up yourself to this awesome community. Again, this is a safe space for all of you, for all of us. We don't have to be afraid, because here at ARC, you will always have a friend with you. And lastly, of course, ARC Help Drive, wherein we do medical missions and relief operations. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to have our guest for today. It's been a while. I think we've partnered with this organization, and this organization is interesting because when we talk about humanitarian services, it's always about reaching out, physical, but for this time, it's a different environment. And so today, allow me to introduce to you our guest for this episode, 𝗙𝗂𝗖𝗄𝗂. He's from the Developers Connect Bacolod.
Hello everyone, nice meeting you all, and I'm very excited for this episode. So yeah, hello, and it is my pleasure to be here and make an impact through this podcast.
Awesome. Yes, indeed. Gian, can you tell us about DevCon? What is DevCon?
All right. Beforehand, I want to introduce to you DevCon as Philippines, like the nationwide chapter. So we are the largest tech community in terms of developers, geeks, and IT enthusiasts in the whole Philippines. So basically, we have different chapters in, of course, the Philippines, but one here in Bacolod City. So we just got actually reactivated. So like we were inactive for like 3 to 4 years, and we had a different president back then. So just this February, I was appointed to be to be the president for the coming years. And yeah, if you want to know more about DevCon, you might know how to contact me after this episode.
So basically, DevCon started way back, what year?
It started way back 2017.
2017. That's DevCon Philippines.
DevCon
or Bacolod.
Bacolod.
About DevCon Philippines.
DevCon Philippines is already at its 14 to 15 years.
Oh,
so it has existed for a long time already. And DevCon Bacolod was only 2017. So yeah.
But even right now, medyo ako personally, when I hear DevCon, new pa.
New,
yeah, it's new. But I believe DevCon's goal is for young.
Yeah, actually we have this if you want to know more about DevCon, we have actually 8 to 9 programs. It is not just for young people. We have DevCon for kids.
Ooh.
We have Campus DevCon. We also have DevCon like code camps for developers and like Dev for Devs. And we also have like DevCon for professionals. So it is more on the side. It is like for the same, like to promote this organization as well, or not really an organization, but a branch event of DevCon Iloilo, which is Tech for All. So basically, DevCon is not just for young students, but they are also for everyone.
It's for all ages and for all walks of life, whatever it is that you do in life.
A 1 year older. Just kidding.
So Developers Connect. So this is a group of developers. Can you tell us what type of people who leads here in this?
All right. There's always a misconception of just being called a developer type of community. But we all know that in all communities, you should also have like different kinds of people. it shouldn't just be focused on developers only. But yeah, the main focus is developers, but you cannot run a community with just having just only developers. So, but in terms of services, of course, we focus on the aspect of being a developer, like creating solution-based projects, workshops, and the likes.
So talking about workshops, especially that you just got reactivated again this year. What activities have you done, events that you could share with us?
All right. Last April 24, 25, and 26, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, we had a partnership with WeTech. It is Women in Tech. And these people came from Batangas pa. So basically, we had to have this so-called like roadshow, but not really a roadshow. It is where like we go to schools in a specific city. Like for example, here in Bacolod City, we roamed in USLS twice and once in STI. So basically, we have garnered around like 100 from USLS on the day 1, 100 students more on the day 2, and 100 plus also in STI. So in terms of workshops, we talked there about mostly on, for an example, we have this scanner. You make an application where you have a barcode scanner. We teach students those on how to make really those kind of stuff. And not just that, we also taught them on about data analysis, data science, and the likes. So yeah, that is also because of, it's just for free, by the way. We don't need to pay anything.
Nice.
You get certifications after the said workshop. So yes.
Free certification.
Free
workshop
certifications.
with certification.
Yeah, did you know that it was actually like supported and organized by ASEAN and SAP Philippines? So basically, these data science explorers are no joke, but also backed with real professionals and experts. So,
Di pa ka muna, dira. Di ba maghambal tikis, may mga free workshop, but then you have to pay for the certification. But this, it's all free.
It's all free.
All you have to be is to be
Just be there.
interested, be there and learn. That's really awesome to hear, no? And talking about humanitarian work, when you say humanitarian work, makahambal ang tao is you go out there, you give what they need.
Yeah.
But this is something unique because it's more on technology. So how do we do that? How do you do humanitarian work aside from the workshops and
All right, speaking of which, you want to insert adventure, like it is a collaboration with ARC. So what we kind of do is when we have an outreach program, we just not do share our skills to like people in rural or like urban areas rather, but we also help in rural areas, like for example, going to places that are not that touched by the technology themselves, even though like it's the most basic thing. We like developers know how hard it is to learn something without having the resources and of course the people behind those. So in terms of humanitarian, it is not just about our willingness, but rather it makes us happy seeing other people know something that we know and we thought those kind of things. It's just warm, warm feeling, and seeing those kind of people grow from it. It's just something that you cannot see from a day-to-life basis. So, diba?
So when you really love something, ang imo ginahimo, love mo get when you are able to share that with other people. It's rewarding, diba?
But it's not about expecting something in return, but rather seeing that person grow and be also happy in that field. Yeah.
Awesome. And you're still a student, right?
Yeah, fun fact. Even though I am the president of our organization, I'm still a third-year computer science student at the University of St. LaSalle.
So, meaning ang DevCon na-discover mo before ka, di ba? What's up for pila na ka years nga wala ang DevCon?
Yeah.
So, before ka nag-comsci sa LaSalle, were you acquainted with DevCon before?
Well, to be honest, I was a Google Developer Student Club's CEO and lead last school year, but I knew DevCon ever since when I was in first year. Because in first year, I was the vice president of GDSC or Google Developer Student Clubs of our school. And then I was like looking for possible tech partner in the city. However, it was pandemic that time and I was so sad that I couldn't reach DevCon Bacolod. And yeah, on the second year, I tried reaching to people if the community is still active. And coincidentally, after how many months, one managing director from DevCon Philippines chatted me in Viber and
Wow.
connected me through LinkedIn. He was like, "Hey Gian, do you want to help us rebuild Bacolod chapter?" And of course, I was very overwhelmed. You know why? Because I knew from the very fact I knew the works of DevCon Bacolod back then because I was in the tech community, so I was fully aware of what is DevCon Bacolod. It is usually driven by professionals. So when he asked me to be the president, of course I was like,
Wow.
"Is this really happening? Are you really trying to trust someone at this age and try to build again the organization?" Like it was quite, overwhelming, but at the same time, it was an opportunity that I should take. So yeah, here I am right now trying to make a name for DevCon Bacolod again and try to touch the hearts of the people through the technology.
It's amazing how you initiated to like, where can I find a community like this? You're searching for a group, and then one day someone contacted you, and then not just to invite you, but actually telling you to, can you lead this out and or build it again?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's been an experience for you as a student, and yeah. So talking about about sa imo nga a little bit of your personal journey as a developer, as into tech. When did it all start?
Okay. I might tell you right now that it will sound braggy for the fact that during our grade 12 capstone project, I'm sure you know what it is. We had this idea of having jeepney route mapping mobile system. It's like for Bacolod City specifically. So we planned on making an application that can help the entire people or like community here in Bacolod to know what kinds of jeepney to probably use. So basically, the problem is we don't have a programmer at that time. We're all like researchers. We're just normal STEM students. But I told myself, if I can make an app, would that really be a bad or like hard thing to do? So I tried searching up through YouTube and other learning sites. And yeah, thankfully I made an app, but it is not published, by the way. I'm not promoting it because it was not finished.
Okay.
But the concept is there.
Yeah.
So not just that, in terms of having solutions, as a developer, you should also focus on the problem and how you make a solution for it. That's where it started. And then, yeah, I took computer science because it was a mix of art and at the same time like a developer. So that's where my developer journey started, actually. So yeah,
So nung senior high lang gali nag-start ni.
senior high. But yeah, did you know, fun fact about
Yeah,
me,
go.
I knew Photoshop at the age of 11 or 10.
Wow. What were we doing nung 11 or
We
10?
had a computer shop back then.
I see. So mo nang ligaw man nga
Yeah,
discover.
games, but at the same time, I saw my tito like doing something on the
You got
Photoshop.
interested.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that.
So kumbaga nag-spark sa mo to nga time, and then pagka senior high mo do nagseryoso do ka na kaya nagamatamat ka study about that.
Like senior, I did legit na siya.
Tutuod na I will push through with this.
Yes.
Before that senior high moment, syempre, when you were a kid, lang, interest mo lang, lingaw-lingaw, was there a different, like,
Career.
career path na gusto may pursue?
All right. By the way, my uncle is a dentist, and most of my family members are actually nurses.
So, medical field.
Medical field. Pero we had a computer shop.
Yeah,
so,
business.
yeah, I wanted to be a doctor, a dentist, and many times I wanted to be an attorney or a lawyer. Pero knowing my resources and my experiences, I just want to align it, and then yeah, it happened. Kumuna na siya. I am now a future, hindi man future, but right now I'm a technologist.
Yeah, you're already there. Padayo na lang, no?
Tayo na lang siya.
And especially through this DevCon, you meet with different like-minded people, then you grow together. And much more, hindi lang siya kamukha mo lang. You give service, you extend a hand to those mga communities natin. So, Arc Bacolod, ex DevCon. So, finally, no, are there activities we're in ARC and DevCon?
We don't want to give
Together.
spoilers yet, but we really wanted to tell you that, of course, we're brewing something about
Yeah.
shop stuff,
Oh,
So
workshop.
people should,
Watch out for that, guys.
yeah.
So, if you're interested, if you're the type of person na mahilig sa technology, but maybe you ask yourself, "No, hindi ko na kaya, ha?" What can you say to those people nga, nahadlokid ko na ba magpindot-pindot na because, ay,
Yeah, don't worry, because we all came from, not knowing anything at all. So maybe through ARC and Bacolod's partnership or collaborations, we know that ARC is a very warm place to be in, since you all know that they're very welcoming with everyone. And through this partnership, we want to warmen. we want to be warm in terms of welcoming also normal people. When you think of developers, you should also like put in mind always gina sila nga, hindi ko bisagad sa technique ko bala magpintot gani. But yeah, just come here at ARC and sometimes you will see like DevCon members here. We will try to reach out to you, good. Just contact us anytime if you need something. We'll be there. So yeah.
Sa Bacolod lang, no? Because right now, hindi lang nga solo ka mo in the work, in the community work, but as partners, we get to do more and reach more, right? Reach more people, reach more communities out there nga aton pwede mabuligan. And in your experience, diba, subong nga year, pero I'm sure ang preparation for the comeback, I'm sure it's been an experience for you. How was the preparation like? Especially, the moment kaginhambalan ka nga, can you please,
So this will be a medyo doko story na siya, no?
Go on.
It started August 2023. That time, it was first semester of my third year as a computer science student. So last school year, I was like the lead and CEO of Google Developer Student Clubs. Our club was very booming. We hosted an international event.
Wow.
So basically, to share a little bit, out of like more than 10 countries worldwide, we like LaSalle Developer Student Clubs hosted this international event. And we are not just the host, but we are the main organizers of the event.
Wow.
It was a virtual event on which we connected a lot of people from the globe to know more about GDSC and the likes. So I was quite overwhelmed way back in August to start again because I told myself to not join any school club during my third year because I was not really burned out, but like I just want to have some rest.
Yeah.
Pero the call to serve was there. So even though I didn't join any clubs in my school during my third year, DevCon Bacolod called me. So during August, they tried contacting me, but the formalities were not there. They were just training me to become an officer danay.
Okay.
And then after that, diba, imagine August, September, October, November, December. December was the time na medyo nag-final na siya. Okay, let's finalize the launching of Bacolod this January or February.
Wow.
And syempre, it was...
Ano sa mind mo during that time? How did you
I
feel?
was like, where should I start? Will I make the same mistake nga, mga past ko? I was doubting myself also because I'm also a human. I'm not a perfect person. I am always that kind of person who share the same experiences as everyone, who experiences failures, like doubts, and most importantly, madulaan ka energy. But thankfully, with the help of the guy above, he just pushed me to continue on what I am doing, and thankfully, we're here, and the Bacolod chapter got reactivated. So that's my journey of how long it took me to become the official president of this chapter.
Indeed, we praise the Lord on how everything worked out.
Yes.
And during that time na, diba, you're starting, when you told your like friends, mga kapwa mo na sa tech field, how did they react na?
They were intay because invite mo ko, I'm a student still. Ko, you know what? When serving community, age doesn't matter.
Wow.
It is more about the passion of helping. Even though, like, I'm not saying a bad thing, like, let's say you are 50 or 60, but you're not doing quite. You know what? Even a 9-year-old can make an impact. There was this story. It was a very short story that my professor said. He showed us a video. It was a guy who tried, bali na block ang road. May tree na siya. He tried pushing that tree alone. He was 9 years old. And that was like one of the most influential story through a video nga na-touch kita akong heart when it comes to serving. Imagine, 9-year-old and then dako ka tree nga natatumba. Siya lang isa
Try to push it.
And then damo-damo na siya cars, kasi syempre na-block ang road.
Yeah.
Everyone was like arguing but they didn't take action. Gareklamo lang sila nga, hindi takalabay, tiri ano na ni kasabad sa inyo. There were like, blabbing and then putting blame on others because they have the problem but they don't have the solution in mind. But this 9-year-old kid tried to push this and then mayroon siya friends man nga same age siya. And then doon nagdamo na sila push ang tree and then may naka-notice nga do young adult or young professional nga nagbulig naman. And that's where like damo-damo nag-push ang tree and then nakakas na ang tree. It's kind of the same story in terms of serving and making an impact to the community. It is not about the age. It is more on the passion again. Because you know what? When you love something, when you care about making a solution for a specific problem, tanan na problems, doubts, you just need to believe in yourself and have in mind the outcome of this problem. Kung ano matabo if after masolusyonan na ang problema. So yeah, there's no wrong with serving a community even at this age. So that's what I'm kept on telling everyone, that even students can lead a young professional group.
So currently, DevCon, diba, sa schools, arin na siya. It's like your goal as well is to that every school may nga representative.
Yeah,
so,
thank you for that. Sige, can you help me invite the people watching? You know what? We are looking actually for DevCon or campus DevCon representatives. So if you are interested, just stop us and who knows, you'll be called, like for example, you will be the University of St. LaSalle representative. Right? Sounds. Yeah.
So right now, may na schools nga. Siyempre bago mo lang balik na. Currently, you have schools na may representative.
Yes. And we are not just pointing or like targeting schools in Bacolod City. We are looking beyond. So in case that you are from Victorias, you're from Talisay, you're from Cabancalan, Cadiz, wherever you are in Negros Island, we will try to reach you and make an impact through there. And of course, make it more easier when we have like certain competitions here in Bacolod City. We can invite them and who knows, you'll be the winner of a many pesos coin. Mga competitions,
diba?
Win amazing merchandises, laptops and the like. So
there's more to look forward to sa DevCon.
We are just starting.
So good pa lang ni, panimula pa lang.
Yeah. I know it's gonna be not that easy, but we would like to tell you that we are passionate in doing this. So yeah, look forward to us and of course our partnership with ARC Bacolod.
What's the vision, let's say, in the next couple of years?
As for DevCon Philippines or as
DevCon Bacolod?
We are aiming to, of course, scale, not just make an impact. We are hoping to scale the tech community in Bacolod City because I believe that when you have that big kind of a group, it would be much easier to make an impact. You make other people learn more about technology, be up to date with all the latest trends in terms of technology. And of course, if you can connect young students and professionals, who knows how easy it will be to have a job in the future. No, it's not just about learning something. This opening a community that you can connect and of course help each other out. Yeah.
Community that helps each other, that builds each other.
And grow from each other.
Diba? Basta community on DevCon. Again, it's not just about kamukha mo lang tech, but we reach out for more. And through that, we're able to make them realize nga ang ginatawag tang mag-reach out to people, hindi lang always.
Hindi na always ka makulat na kundi kung when di siya makapabatcheck sa kon. You try to connect because who knows? By the way, I also like tried reaching here. So it's kind of the same thing. Now we are like talking to each other as partners.
Talking about reaching out ARC, so you discovered ARC or did someone introduce you to?
I discovered ARC, by the way. So, you know what? Months before, I was just here doing gym.
Okay.
So I was like walking to the stairs and I saw a list of services that was posted in the tarpaulin. Imagine that single tarpaulin, it's very impactful. So basically, I also commend ARC for doing that. No, even though it's just a small tarpaulin there, it can mean a lot. You can connect people and, you know, like in the future, create an impact together. Diba? It's just that simple tarpaulin promotion. That's why I'm also promoting these kinds of events like this podcast is one of the steps, even though some people may think it's just a small step, but even though this small thing, or not really small thing because it's now, you know, makaming ka mo impact.
Kumbaga, at the right time, at the right
place,
ang right person nga it can move, it can transform someone, and it could make someone do something.
Yeah.
Diba? Just like what happened to you. And we're very grateful that DevCon has partnered with ARC, and together let's continue to make positive change in our community. So, Gian, I'm sure that our listeners, our viewers here are interested more. Ano gining DevCon? How can we connect with DevCon? Can you share with them how could they contact you?
Yeah, by the way, same here. No, DevCon Bacolod is very much grateful to partner with ARC with all the services that we get from each other. And of course, through this partnership, we were able to meet amazing people like you, Sir Greg, and the like. So, in terms of joining DevCon Bacolod, we have 2 tiers, no? We have volunteers and members. And by the way, we're still also open on having amazing volunteers again. That's what we're focused on, because you know what? Building a community is no easy thing to do. You need volunteers who have this passion gig, not just joining for the clout or joining just for the credentials. But if you're interested to become a member, you can reach us. You can reach us through our Facebook page. It's DevCon Bacolod, DevCon Bacolod. And yeah, if you want also to know more, just chat there. And yeah, I think I'm gonna get the main point. Just focus on our DevCon Facebook page, and mayroon kami LinkedIn if you want. But yeah, we are mostly active on Facebook.
So that's it, our dear community, no? On Facebook, DevCon Bacolod. Gian, thank you so much for joining us in our episode. It's been awesome talking with you. I wish we had more time.
Same here.
But maybe, soon we will have much more to share with our dear community. Our dear ARC community, thank you so much for always supporting us here. Indeed, we're so grateful for each and every one of you. And today is just another day to be a blessing to our community. Let us continue to give hand, share love, and show that we care. This episode and all of our episodes, of course, are available on Spotify and YouTube. And please do continue to like, share, subscribe our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. That is at ARC Bacolod Community. Once again, it's been a blessing with you. We hope to see you in the next episode. Something cute, something furry maybe? Well, we'll see you there. Once again, this is the Community Podcast by ARC Bacolod, wherein everything is done by the community, for the community.